We just so often look at others around us and see all those wonderful things that they have, and then we look at our own lives, our own problems, all those difficulties and all these negatives that we have in our lives, and then we often wonder why they have everything so easy, get so easily, why everything is so good for them and so badly for me. What is wrong with me and why I have to go through these things. But we don't often understand that, realize that we are in different points of time and in our journeys, and all of us journeys are different, and of course mattering about your beliefs, but I personally think that nothing is coincidence, and the life you have and you are going through, you have already choose it. It is no coincidence that the responsibility of your life is always upon you, and it is life that is ultimately best for you and that resonates with you, that looks like you, that is suited best for you, even if it not always look like it. We have these hard times always, so that we can appreciate all the other things differently, so much more the opposite. We have to understand that everything will balance it out eventually. The amount of bad in everybody's lives, it is equal. We are just experiencing that differently and in different time and spaces. If somebody looks like it, he or she have more than you here and now, the situation will change later on. And those hard times that you have, those will teach you things so much that will serve you later on and will give you that opportunity to live so much better life later on. And it is not always the best choice for everybody option to get everything so easily. You just can't enjoy those things so much if you get so easily and fast those things. And of course you have to be ready also for those things, so that you can hold on to those things, that those things then can serve you the most, the best way. There are so many things to take into account when looking at these things. We will all eventually live the best life that we can have. If you have hard times today, I highly encourage you to keep going on, because the light will always follow. And more darkness you have to experience, more light you will experience later on. And ultimately everything is good for you. taking into consideration the ultimate good for you. And of course taking also others and everything around you into consideration, that how you can be most benefit, not for only for you, but everything that exists. It is that we often just see all the good things in others' lives and can't see the sacrifices, the pain, all those negatives that that person have to gone through earlier to achieve all those things. The more I have lived, the more I have learned to see that there is balance in everything and there is justice. Justice exists. The karma is real. It just comes to that your belief aspect. Are you willing to believe and have faith and willing to persevere and see long enough to everything balance it out eventually? To see that day when all happens. But truly we should always not spend so much time outside of us and looking things around us, but spend time with us and spend all the focus and energy that we have on ourselves, and because that is only the ultimate way to you to get those things that you have always wanted. It is so much about how you see yourself, and if you look at those others so much, you are always putting yourself down. But the more you spend time with you and with yourself and making yourself better person in every way, more you can appreciate yourself and see yourself in a positive way more. And that will more create good in your life in every aspect. But of course I always encourage all of us to be more patient, even how hard it is. I can surely know that for myself also, experiencing so much lack in my life, living without certain things that I have always wanted. But we have to always think that what is truly serving us. What we can truly control, and it is only ourselves that we can control truly. And what are those our responsibility areas in our lives? And it is ourselves and our effect area that we have to make sure that we can put our attention to it and effort to it, and trust that there is higher power behind everything, and that will take care of everything else outside of us, and will create the balanced and complete surroundings, space that we are living in, so that when we do only our best and be willing to be patient, everything will work out for our good and Everything will balance it out eventually. Willingness to believe and have that trust. That is ultimately the most important thing to always have. That is the driving force that keeps us going forward and towards better. But truly, stop spending so much time looking at others and looking at those negatives and thinking that you're some way unlucky and something is wrong with you. There is nothing wrong with you and you are lucky as anybody else equally. Because you don't have all those things that you want and have those hard times and you are questioning everything. It is ultimately serving you so much. It is enabling you to grow as a person so much. Your inner strength is growing. There is so much positives. And that is also happening for a reason. There is always reason behind everything. Nothing is happening without reason. Everything that you have done, there is purpose and reason and nothing is truly wasted. And when you can finally understand that, that will give you certain kind of freedom, motivation and hunger to achieve, try to attain more, gain more. But truly, try to believe. That is the challenge of all, that we all have to face. And it wouldn't be easy, but more you do it, more time you have spent, more you will see everything. If you are just willing to believe and also take into action behind it. Because if you are not acting based on your beliefs, you are not truly believing, then that is just how it is. Everything will come together and that will create everything. Everything just will be connected in this world and will match each other. Everything in you, in your life, everything that you're experiencing begins in you. And if everything is connected, if you change inside of you things in there, your mindset and your belief system and way of seeing and living, everything around you, everything else will match it also. Quicker or slower, but that will eventually always happen. If you're not believing in this moment all that I'm saying, that day will come, you're not just ready enough or time not have gone past enough. But at least I have given something to think about. And that is also at least one good thing to keep you on that path going for the better and hopefully accelerating the process. once again, I thank you so highly being with me today, learning and doing good, going for the better and helping not only ourselves but the world and others around us. If you're interested about personal coaching in some kind of area, feel free to check out the description box below. But once again, I thank you so much and hopefully see you next time. Take care.